to you. It's yours. You can freaking sell it.
And just go sell it. Just don't drive it anywhere.
Yeah, I mean, it's just kind of like they used to do at OU. The players would sell their game tickets, and so it's like it's your ticket. If you get $1,000, you don't have to sell it for 55 or 38 or whatever it says on the face. So you got your truck, and I'll autograph the dash, and it's now worth a whole lot more. And I put my number on, and we're going to sticker. Instead of like having a NASCAR sticker, we're going to put my number on the door. I got some ideas, man.
Well, $35,000 just a check on August 1st seems like. I mean, it seems like a lot of money. I don't know how that compares to, what's going on at Arkansas or across the rest of the Southeastern Conference. I do know, though, that SMU is going to have to, do quite a bit of an uptick in recruiting heading into the ACC next year. So that's got to be part of it. Here, they apparently got a lot of deep pockets donors. They're going to need it because they're getting no money from the media contract.
Clay, how is Rhett doing? How is SMU?
I think they're struggling, man.
Yeah, is he? I asked that to say, is he going to be their coach when they move into the ACC?
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it's that's probably week to week.
That's tough.
It depends on what those guys that are paying the $35,000 think of his job.
Good point. Somebody's
paying it. I mean, it didn't come in from the school. I mean, there's not, the board of trustees isn't giving it to him. It's somebody, some booster. And when you get the boosters involved, I mean, do you got to win? I mean, what are they winning, 4 or 5? I don't know. It's the way it is now. I think coaching, in Power 5, and never going to be Power 5. You're a 2 or 3 game losing streak from the hot seat. I mean, that's what we got going on here right now. I know what the hot seat is. I know. I mean, I can see it. I recognize it. And Danny Ford told me that's what it was in this. You see a 2-game losing streak, you're on the hot seat.
How much loyalty do you think that they'll have for Coach Pittman if you think about where we were before he got here, and then let's say this year we go 5-7?
That's exactly the way they should look at it.
Right? Like you give them another year, right?
I mean, I think the whole problem with all of this is when you lose continuity.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sitting there looking at your old coach, and people were hacked when they went 7-4 or 7-5 or whatever it was, and won 3 games in the conference. In a rebuilding year right after probation. I mean, I know what the Ted Herod, trucking scandal did. As far as recruiting, now you look back and you think, well, he did pretty darn good, Matt.
Right.
But
it was the best.
But they were, and it's only, and he said yesterday, only in the last 3 years that, he and Diana would go to New York City for his CBS gig, and they'd be in the Dallas airport and run across Razorback fans. Last 3 years, people started wanting to take pictures with him. And Diana told him, he says, hey, you're not such a bad dude anymore to these Arkansas fans.
He had 3 SEC West crowns.
Yeah. Went to Atlanta twice. But the more you win, the tougher it is. And Nolan went through it, and I'm sure Nolan's going to say the same thing. You got to feed the monster. And when you don't, and was Nolan about ready to rebound? Was he about to get Greg Oden and Mike Conley? I mean, he had
Al Jefferson, Andre Iguodala. Yeah.
Well, he didn't get Al Jefferson. That was Stan Heath.
But no. Al was there because we were the same grade. They were trying to get him through the test. He was that last year. Him and Iguodala when Iguodala went to Arizona. Yeah.
Yeah, but Al just went ahead and went straight to the
Yes,
Indiana.
he did. He was a walking double-double up there.
Yeah, but I think that they would have gotten Mike Conley and Greg Oden. I mean, Mike Conley and Nolan, they shared a ranch. Nolan ended up buying Mike's ranch. So I think that would have happened. And, who was they had the pipeline with, he was here. He would have stayed, and his brother ended up going to Ohio State. He would have.
Oh, Sullinger, J.J. Sullinger.
Yeah. They would have got his brother.
Oh, Jared was. Yeah.
So I mean, I think Nolan's was about to hit an uptick, and I get it. It was he asked for it, and they gave it to him.
Clay.
Talking about his money.
Mike Conley is exactly a Nolan Richardson point guard.
Yeah, there's no question.
Oh, my good. Think about him in that scheme.
Iguodala would have been impressive.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, I'm sorry we delve in, but it is basketball season now. I mean, I but back to my original thank you for letting me be excused.